Can the blender available on Steam be used to make assets? Yes, it can. You need to go and get the blender plugin for Train Sim, which you can get. The UK Train Sim's got it. I can't remember where else the authors uploaded it. Anyway, to minimise the road congestion caused in the streets around the wharf, you'll be picking up outbound cars this morning, and the afternoon job will make deliveries. To begin, reverse out onto the main and then head north running light. You will need to tend your switches throughout this scenario. Okay, so we are going out not that one. So we're going to come out and then go by spot G, and then we're going to couple those to the back. Oops. We better speeding. Right, let's get stopped, and we are now going to change that. Change that one. So I'm going to come up to spot 1 and then go via the container terminal. Right, via spot G. Empty tank car at the International Container Terminal. So this is the Boston and Maine GE44. There's a specific reason these things are 44 tons, and it's because at just over 44 tons, I think at 45 tons, they need to have a fireman on board. So they made this loco so that it didn't need the fireman on board by just making it very slightly under the weight limit. Cheers, train lover. Thanks for joining. Is there any difference in using the train brake rather than the loco brake? I think when you're light a loco, it doesn't matter. But when you've got a train on, it does matter a great deal. Right, this looks like the first siding over here. Yep, that's the first one. So I get just past the switch and then we'll come round. I'll use the loco brake because, to be honest, I'm supposed to use the loco brake. Right, turns that round. Right, we're going to go and get that container. We should at least go a little bit slow, I guess, because, you know, we are heading towards a wagon. Freight car, not a wagon. Freight car. Let's use the right terminology. Alright, take this tank car and proceed to Deeks Wharf and pick up the empty bulkhead. Yes, definitely, Jack. Baked Bean Kid, thank you for the follow. If anyone here hasn't liked on the or subscribed on the YouTube channel, by the way, we are very close to getting to 5,000 now. Let me just see what the number is at the moment, because it's that close. What are we up to? 4973. We're 27 away. 27 away. Cheers, Ron. Thanks for the scenario. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Well, to be honest, Amarillo, that's how I explain it. I generally, when I'm talking to someone about Ark, I say it's basically Minecraft for grown-ups. Oh, hang on, I've got a cup of tea over here, stewing away. Yes, BNSF. I can't remember what the path is to get assets out of SketchUp into the game, but you'll need something. It doesn't do it natively, not that I'm aware of. Right, Jack. Thursday is the next Train Sim live stream. Got this flat car to pick up now. It's on 2% grade, so once the brakes let go, it's probably just going to roll its way down. There it goes. Cheers, Jack. Thanks for joining, and we'll take a look at your scenario on Thursday. That's a heck of a grade. Oops, emergency, we don't need emergency. Right, now continue north with your two cars. So, we are continuing on via Spot K and then we're going to couple to those, so we need to change that point. Carry on. That sounds good, Jack. Yeah, definitely. If there's routes that I'm not running very much on, or locos I'm not using, then definitely, yeah, use Francois' spreadsheet to see what stock is less used. That'll be good. That'll be very good, in fact. Yes, Weymouth was part of Dorset Coast. Waterloo to Weymouth was essentially the original route before it became the entire southeastern network. What's used to script assets? Lua. So you use Blueprint Editor to create the blueprints for each of the assets, and then some of the blueprints will give you slots where you can reference a Lua scripting file. Jack, is S3 Francois in the channel? Yeah. Francois, can you share a link of to your spreadsheet with Jack, please? Very good, good. Thank you, Francois. Maxine, I shall look forward to playing an 08 scenario. You can't get enough Gronk action. Why don't we open the window before we stick our head out of it? Just, you know, for the giggles. The headlights are on, but they're on the wrong side. They're on the right side now. Right, where are we going? We haven't got there yet. So we're carrying on, and I believe, yeah, this is our next waypoint up here. You'll make the pickup at Union Wharf later on the way back south, so continue to Main State Pier and pick up the 2 freight cars here. I appreciate I should probably have my bell on all the time, but that would drive everyone crazy. Could be worse. I could have my wipers on. There you go. Now it's worse. Yield to trains. Yes, yield to trains. Yield to me, cars. Oh, there's the switch that we're looking for. Sounds like an e-bell. Right. Just come around there, and we got a couple to these two wagons in here. Freight cars. Yeah. Do I have any idea about streaming during the holidays? Not yet, but I'm going to try and do as much as I can, and I am going to try and do a bumper giveaway, or at least a giveaway of some sorts over the Christmas period. There definitely won't be a 24-hour stream though. Someone asked about a 24-hour stream. The next 24-hour stream will be sometime in around April. Don't want to overdo them. Cheers, Vancouver lad. Enjoy your cocktail. The brakes will release in a minute. We'll get going again. We were going down there rather fast. Yeah, that'll be interesting, Francois, as well. Do some more. We shall have to do some more. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Yes, I know Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Well, I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 a little bit, but Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 was the one that drove me, that I had tons of fun with. No, I've not played OpenRC 2. Does Train Fever do multiplayer? GTA? Yeah, I've got GTA on my Xbox. I haven't got it on my PC. And it's, yeah, as Coplopper says, not what I'm aiming for this channel. Oh, thud. Right, take your 4-car consist north to the north side passing track where you can run around the cars and recouple to the south end. Stop at spot R. Okay. I've not really looked into Roller Coaster Tycoon World Britannica. NASCAR fan, was it easy to get used to the head sensor? Initially it sort of blew my mind a little bit and it became really distracting, but once you get used to it, it becomes second nature and you just look where you want things to, you know, and the screen changes. It's it really is it's good, but yeah, it does take a bit to get used to because you're used to the screen staying still and you can animate it, you know, almost look around it a bit more. Whereas, you know, you'll be wanting to look at something in the top left of the screen, and you'll move your head, and then it'll not be in the top left of the screen anymore. So that's the sort of the bit that you need to get used to. But then you get used to the fact that you can now see so much more. Yeah, everybody that I know, once you've got used to it, you can't go back. Oops. High-speed train coming down the line. Oh. Amarillo, I don't think there's any BNSF content on Portland Terminal, so it should be alright. Coming up on spot R. How far are we going? Spot T. Spot R is supposed to be near it. I'm confused. Why is it not showing spot R? Oh, spot R is up the other end. Of course. Alright, so go to spot T then. Got proper mail. I mean, I've always been able to export massive long videos, as long as your account is validated with YouTube, which yours sure is. It's got this thing saying if it's more than 15 minutes, you might have to split it up, but I've never had to do that. That water down there looks rather nice, doesn't it? I get mixed trouble, Coplopper. I mean, I've had videos that are 30 minutes sometimes that take me a bunch of time to try and get uploaded, which is slightly annoying. Some another time I'll put a 4-hour video up and it'll just go straight up. So I think it's rather random. Tyrone, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Right, reversing back down to spot R. I'm confused here. There's no uncouple instructions. So we stop at spot R, then we stop at spot T, then we stop at spot O, and then we stop at spot L. Okay, I'm confused. Let me just come back in here. Well, it told me I had to go to spot R. I think I've misread an instruction, or forgotten what an instruction told me. I think there's supposed to be an uncouple instruction, yeah. Right, now we've stopped, let's just review what we're doing. So we need to come forward, come back to O, come back to L. So that's assuming I'm dropping those wagons off there. I then need to couple that to the front, come back to G, back to A. So I'm just taking one wagon back. Leave all your cars here and use the main to run around to the south end of the consist. Okay. Alright. I should just basically have patience that I'm going to be told what to do. Right, change that switch, change that switch. Right, we're now going back T, back to O, back to L. Cheers, Sniper. Okay, you're now clear to run around the freight cars via the main track. Tyron, have you got Portland Terminal? Yeah, I've noticed you've been around a bit longer, Francois. Good to have you. Right, we are now stopping at spot O. OS Tycoon, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Have I ever failed a route? I mean a scenario? Oh yeah, I failed scenarios. Right, so we have to stop at spot O, which I suspect is going to tell us to go forward and then get our wagons. Right. On the assumption I'm now going to go forward, I'm going to switch that switch. Araman, no, the controller stuff is all playing up tonight. I've made you addicted, Francois, and you can't stop watching. Oh well. Head north into the siding, recouple to your train. Alright. Call proper mail. On a standard scenario, the game doesn't check that wagons are in the right place, if I remember rightly. It's only in a career scenario, I think, that that gets checked. Oh, look at that. Nearly. Yes, you'll need Tyrone. You need to own the Portland terminal route. That's what this scenario is using, and the Burlington, the Boston and Maine GE44, which is the loco I'm driving. Does that say stop? Oh no, we're going back to spot L now. Okay. Spot L is actually behind me, Muricom. We haven't got as far as Spot L yet. I think. Yeah, Spot L is all the way down here. Araman, no, this is a. I think this is a 4.99 switcher on Steam. Copper, I think wagons are only checked in career mode. Well, wagons are actually going to end up in the right place, because if you think about it, I've been told to couple up to them, and I'm still coupled up to them. I've just uncoupled and run round them. So even if it does check the end positions, they should all end up in the right place. It's just that without all the coupled to and uncoupled stuff, that's what it's missing in the middle. Which doesn't cause a problem, I don't think, in these scenarios. About to drop back to the 10 miles per hour. Dean, it depends. If you uninstalled, did you have lots of workshop scenarios? Killer Instinct, you're having problems with crashes? Go to dovetailgames.kayako.com. I'll post the thing in there, and they can help you figure out what's causing the problem. It normally means you've got either something corrupted or you've got something non-Steam which has got something bad in it. Mel did it as well. If there's anyone here that uses Google Plus, by the way, I've created a Train Sim Live Google Plus community. I've got no idea whether that's a good thing to do or not. I thought, let's have a look and see whether it offers any benefits or anything, and we'll see whether people like it. And if they do, then I'll keep it going. If they don't, then I'll stop using it. Oh, that's really odd then, Dean. And maybe you've uninstalled some locos then. Have you got any German locos you've uninstalled? Stop the Google Plus. There's already quite a few people over on the Google Plus thing, so it's there's definitely an interest in using it. I think this is the switch we're going to be going past. Right, we're stopping at spot L. So it's asked me to block the junction. Oh no, it hasn't, not really a junction as such, but still. That's nice of it. A one-shot killer, did I miss your follow? If so, thank you for the follow. Right, drop your cars here and pick up the boxcar at Union Wharf. Oops, now we are going backwards still. Cheers, Amarillan. Wiper's on. Oh, when did the wiper switch on? The Moggy didn't notice. Scandal. This is the last scenario, Francois, so as soon as this is done, we're over. So this is going to be earlier than normal. Still not that early. I was aiming for a short scenario about an hour and a half, and here we are, 2.5 hours in. What happened there? Yeah, I know, couple of them out. I'd like to make DTM longer, but it depends when I can get that one started, and I've got a reasonably firm stopping point at 9:30 because that's when I need to get kids put to bed. Right, return to consist, couple up and head south. Very good, Moggy. He says, by longer. You're talking about Secret Agent Rubber Duck said should have the DTM streams for longer. And Moggy says if by longer you mean shorter, and by shorter you mean put TSL on instead. Tyron 1, pretty much nothing on Steam has an absolute dependency on anything else on Steam. Workshops scenarios are different. They are, there you need to have the stuff that it says you need, but there is a list over in the tag saying what you need to make it work. But if you bought Permanent Terminal, it works as a standalone. So routes, I think your routes are always standalone. Locos will work without the route they're attached to, but you just can't play the scenarios. Crunch. Right, we've coupled up. It's time to go. Via spot G. And we're going to stop at A. Right. Is this loco separate from the original GE44? Yeah, there's I think 4 different GE44 packs. They're all $4.99 each. You don't have to own any other one to make them work either. They just all stand on their own. Right, we are on our way down. When is this route set in time? I don't know, actually. Maybe someone else who knows this area better. Bob, do you know what period this route is set in? I know it's not current. (1503) Tom's the Overshoe says it's anachronistic. Buildings are all modelled, but the street track was actually lifted long ago. There you go. All fixed on Clone Complaints through. Excellent, Dean. Right. Continue on to spot A and stop when you have cleared the yard switch with the rear of your train so you can push the consist back into yard 8. Yeah, this is a pretty slow route, but then it's a switching thing, so... You're not going to get very fast in this GE44 anyway, to be honest. Yeah, it's got all of the doors and windows and stuff. Got different lights going on in here, rear bright, gauge light, cab light. All sorts of stuff going on in the cab. I can't remember what the max speed of the GE44 is, tea with 2 sugars. Right, so our aim is to stop around spot A. Got to clear this switch here from Briley. Right, so we have cleared spot A. We need to go into spot C, so change... clicked on the wrong thing. Change that one and that one. That gets us into spot C. And then we go via yard 8. I guess we're going to drop off stuff at spot C. Now push your cars to spot C and uncouple them. I thought we would. Track Lover says 20 miles per hour top speed. Oops. Right, stop there, wait for the instruction. I guess we're going to run a couple here. Leave your consist here, pull back south past the yard switch and then north again. Yeah, the 150 is very nice too with 2 sugars. I don't know if I have a favourite loco to drive, Mad Matt. The Javelin is nice. The ACS64. I'm just going to list all the locos now, you know what I'm like. Hey Josh, welcome. Right. We cleared that, so we go back up via yard 8. And then we go into LPG 1, which is there. Right, that's it. Yes, I've seen the jet train tea with 2 sugars. It's very good. You're almost ready for a coffee break. Proceed to Casco Bay LPG1 to bed it down for the night. Bed it down for the night? It's only 9:52 in the morning. Right, come off the switch here and then we are done. And somehow we've still been streaming for 3 hours. How has that even happened? Would it be bad to use BR Blue locos on the Riviera line? Not at all, Stephen Jam. It's never bad to use BR Blue locos. That's just a general rule. That's us stopped. Josh, unknown error. I would just sit there and tweak with the timings. That's normally a good indicator of where the problem is. Afternoon switch job will make the deliveries to the wharf. Take a break. Scenario complete. It's very good. Doom doom passed. Oh yes. Let's ignore the speeding 6 times. Oh dear.